Thanks for staying with us. This morning we have a Super 6 who are Super 7. Let me see if you got that one. So we have 6 very special Little Liberty authors who are each 7 years old and are currently in grade 2. And they are Amir Peart, Keziah Farquharson, Alba Austin, Jelani Lee, Malia Russell, Sanaya Matan, and a very special welcome to their teachers as well at the Liberty Learning Center in St. Mary, Shaniki Williams Carrington and Tiffany Chambers Clark. Welcome to the show.
Good
morning, boys and girls.
Good morning.
How are we this morning?
Fine, thank you.
Oh.
And how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, I have a question. How early did you guys have to wake up this morning?
4.
How happy are you to be up and out of the house at 4? No, you're not.
So, Shanika, tell us about you know, the program. Why is it that you're exposing them to being authors at this age?
At this age, we see what's happening now with the gadgets. Children, they're so stuck in their tablets. We saw the need to foster creativity and to improve their writing skills. So we decided, hey, why not have them write a book, and then we'll have it published. And we put our heads together, and we went at it.
Fantastic stuff. How long has Liberty been around?
Liberty has been around for 10 years now.
Nice.
Actually, in our 10th anniversary.
So
nice.
what's like the mission? How do you teach differently? What do you bring to the table?
Fun.
Yeah.
Knowing each child.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you plan your lessons, ensure that there's something that caters to the needs of each student.
Tiffany, it's funny that you mentioned fun, because a lot of people think, but I send my child to school to learn, not for fun. But there's science that proves that they learn better when they're having fun and learning through play. Talk to us about that.
And this is something that I totally agree with. One of our greatest philosophies is to garner interest in our children, because if they're interested in what they're doing, then half our work is practically done. So we try to make our classes really fun. We have a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, a lot of acting, and a lot of, let them play around with things and build the things, and it really helps them to learn and cement those concepts. Yeah.
So the kids are going to read for us. Can you kick them off and have them start the excerpts from their books?
Sure. Not a problem.
All right.
Keziah, take it away, baby girl.
I'll be reading a part of my story for all of you. It is named The Unibrow.
Keep going.
The photograph turned out to be a masterpiece that showcased Keziah's inner strength and individuality. As Keziah's photograph gained attention, the community began to appreciate Keziah's unibrow as a symbol of uniqueness. Keziah, once an object of teasing, became a source of inspiration for others to embrace their own differences.
Nice.
Alba, would you like to share a part of your story for us?
Sure, Keziah. The name of my story is The Magical Garden of Alba. At the end of every winter season, for Alba to be reborn, a golden seed must be planted. Each fairy has an important role to play, coming together to make Alba beautiful and healthy. Maria, would you like to share a part of your story with us?
My story is called The Princess and the Dog. Dun dun dun! Finally, they arrived, and the dragon and the bee came out of a huge castle, and they had an epic battle. The witch was throwing potions, the dog was using magic, and the princess was using the axe. Then, the amazing battle came to an end after they slayed the dragon and the bee, and they all lived happily ever after.
Oh, nice.
The end.
Who is next? Jelani. Let's hope it's Jelani.
My story is called The Adventure of Supercube and Circler. In a dazzling display of anonymous heroism, Cuber and Circler twirled, spun, and bounced. encountering prism magic. The city shift, inspired by the mysterious duo, joined the fight, creating a vibrant symphony of curves and angles.
Ooh.
Amir, would you like to share a part of your story?
So, Jelani, my story is called A December to Remember. It was midday and we got dressed in our beach clothes and went to the beach. Me, Azir, and Kayla played in the water and made sandcastles in the sand. We ate the snacks our mommy took for us and went back to playing until it was time to go home. Daddy bought pizza for us and we finished the evening eating pizza and playing on our tablets. That's the wrap.
I love it.
Oh, very
Tiffany,
nice.
one of the things that I realize is that each of their story is personal to them.
Yes.
And you're teaching them to tell their story. How important is that? Because I think it's just beautiful.
It is. It's extremely beautiful, and it is important. For example, Jelani loves math, and he loves reading. It's his hobby. It's one of his favorite things to do. I cannot pull him out of the storybook sometimes in class.
Yes.
So when he wrote his story, he fused the math with story writing, with reading, and he put that together. The moment I got the book, I didn't even have to look at the name. I knew it was his. Yeah.
Very cool.
And like, for instance, I see a story about a unibrow.
That's Keziah.
Right.
Keziah is one of those students. She values uniqueness, standing out.
Yes.
And when I saw the unibrow, to be honest, I know all my students, but I did not know Keziah had a unibrow. So reading the story, I'm like, Keziah, come here. And I saw she had a unibrow. And I said, why did you write this story? She was like, I'm thinking about it myself, and I think that I accept how I am.
I love that. I love that. I think that's so beautiful because, you know, you're teaching them self-acceptance, you're teaching them self-love, but you're also infusing it into the lesson, which is brilliant.
Excellent.
How does this kind of creativity transfer to their other areas of, so you mentioned math. Do you find that encouraging to be involved in this way helps them in other areas that you're grading?
It does. So it allows them, it brings the fascination to reading. And a lot of persons, like we said, like Auntie Shaniki said, we're used to the tablets and you know, all these games. So when we get them interested in reading, then you find that they do better in every other subject area. And then when we fuse fun into it, then it makes everything wonderful. They want to come to school every day. If they can't come to school, they're like, Mommy, I don't want to miss school. I don't want to disappoint teacher. I want to be there for my They're excited about tests. Which child you know is excited about tests?
Brilliant.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Minister Favor Williams, you need to pass through and go visit them because they have something going on.
And you know what's great too? It's an establishment and understanding of the balance, because according to Amir's story, at the end of the day, after everything is done, we can get a little tablet. Listen to your story.
Smart.
Smart. Beautiful job, boys and girls. Excellent work.
Clap yourself. You guys did so good. You guys did so good. And because you did so good, Auntie Ranella is going to give you a little something.
Yay.
There you go.
Say thank you.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Each of you get a special prize.
You guys notice something about the bags and the tissue paper? What does it, well, tell me something that you observe about the bags and the tissue paper. It matches your?
Color.
Yes, your uniform. Yeah. And the yellow does match the blocks. Well done.
Awesome.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and your bubbles. It matches your bubbles. And her bow.
Yes.
And your clips.
Nice, nice. All right. Awesome.
All right, that was Amir Peart, Keziah Farquharson, Alba Austin, Jelani Lee, Malia Russell, Sanaya Matani, and their teachers at the Liberty Learning Center in Shaniki Williams, Cherrington, and Tiffany Chambers Clark. Thank you so much. You guys were absolutely a treat. Absolute treat.
Keep being awesome.
Lovely. All right, on the other side of the break, we shine the spotlight on women-led small businesses as we continue to celebrate Women's Month.